Hey, I'm Justin. I'm a software engineer. I've worked on well over 200 projects, and I currently work as a staff engineer at Hypotenuse Labs, where I help coordinate and solve tough Web3 problems. And I also work on a Web3 decentralized web hosting platform called Decelium with a bunch of friends. That's it. So if you're curious about decentralization or AI, I'm kind of your person because those are my primary research slash professional areas that I've been working in for the last decade or so. Really excited, as you can imagine, about ChatGPT, and also really surprised that people aren't finding value in it. I know I find an insane amount of value in it. I feel like my job has become I'd say twice as easy now, meaning I spend half the time to do the same amount of work. And what's astounding to me is that other people are expressing that they don't find it useful or that they don't know either what to type in the box or the data that comes back is not useful. So I wanted to just, write, to give an example of the process I might follow to save myself time. And so let's just do it. I don't want to waste your time, actually. So, let's imagine an example where maybe we want to do, I don't know, like a website. Let's say we're making a website for, let's say for a house party. So let's first we want to pitch to our friends. We are having some DJs over and want people to come party. We are going to make a website, and before this we need a playful 100 word invite. This event will start at 7 and will be a big party. Ready? And involve write this intro. All right, so hey party people, get ready to let loose and have a blast at our upcoming DJ party. A little lame. This is gonna be a night to remember with awesome music, delicious drinks, and plenty of dancing. So mark your calendars for 7 p.m. and come join us a well on time. Can you expand this to add hype? Let's see if it's good with adding hype. Attention all party animals. Better. Get ready to experience the ultimate party of the year as we bring you an unforgettable night of non-stop fun and dancing with our amazing DJs. It's going to be a night to remember with the best beats, the coolest crowd, and the most epic hours. This is actually pretty good. I would use this. So don't even think about missing out on this epic event. Mark your calendar 7 p.m. and come join us for the ultimate party experience. See you on the dance floor. All right, I'm already interested. I want to go to this party, but we need to turn this into a web page. Can you turn this into an HTML, or let's go fancy. Say we want to, how do we want to host this? We could do this as a Vercel app with Next.js. So can you turn this into a React site using Next.js? Just write the important components. There should be an invite button. All right, sure. Here's a basic structure for Next.js. So, all right, that's a bit extreme for an invite button. Cool. It successfully is using containers and rows correctly for a React.js app. I'm a bit concerned that it didn't specify. I mean, this is the simplest website ever, but it gets you started. If you wanted, I actually did tell it to be simple. So typically, I actually find it to be verbose, and if you look at other examples I've done, it's run out of tokens. So I wanted to tell it to be simple. I also think I might have literally. Okay, here we go. Okay, great. Next, new task. I want to deploy this application on Vercel, but let's say I want to do this on the Linux command. Want to do this on the Linux command line only. Can you give me these commands? Cool. So let's deploy this to Vercel. I actually don't know. I usually go to Vercel on the website, so I don't actually know if it's possible to do all the deployment on the command line. Oh yeah, you can. Cool. So I'm learning something new. I actually just never do things exactly this way, but it's cool that you can. Great. So right away we have our Vercel deployment. So we've successfully, pitched our party, created a simple website. I can now say add images to the website, and please give me the new code. And I think you can see where this is going. You can just sit here with ChatGPT, and if you have something really simple to iterate on, you can just, as you're doing something else, you could be coding something else. You can be iterating on something that's really boilerplate on the side. It could be documentation, it could be code. And I'm nerdy enough that I've actually had 2 or 3 sessions going just to sort of play around. And because sometimes the context is important. So if you're, say, doing a back-end problem-solving process, you might also want to work in another thread simultaneously solving another problem. And this is the kind of thinking that force multiplies human labor a lot. I'm forgetting what it's like to write this stuff from scratch because it's so boilerplate, it's so basic, right? There's almost no point in even remembering, these simple commands. There's just no point in doing that. So I hope this helps. I think for a lot of introductory problems or, for a lot of development tasks, you can kind of delete the really boring or boilerplate 30 or 20% from the process almost immediately. And I think that this kind of playfulness will force multiply most staff, most developers, most people. Anyway, if you like that, or if you have other questions like about your industry or how to leverage ChatGPT in other areas, I'd be curious to consider other use cases because I'm trying to learn all the time. So feel free to leave a comment. Thanks. Bye.